Happy Friday. I know there's a lot of new updates that have happened recently, and one in particular that I'm sure all you are wanting to know more about is the bill that just got signed today, the Increase Act 2020. And I know we were waiting for it to go through the Senate and the Congress and then get signed by the President this week, and luckily over $480 billion has been added in this Increase Act. So the PPP got another $320 billion and the EIDL got another $10 billion. This bill set aside money for Insured Depository Institutions, credit unions, and CDFIs, and those are community financial institutions. Out of that, $30 billion is set for loans made by Insured Depository Institutions and credit unions that have assets between $10 billion and $50 billion, while another $30 billion goes to loans made by CDFIs, small insured depository institutions, and credit unions with assets less than $10 billion. Additionally, the measure appropriates an additional $50 billion for the Disaster Loans Program account to remain available until expended, an additional $10 billion for Emergency EIDL Grants to remain available until expended, and $2.1 billion more for the Salaries and Expenses account to remain available until September 30th, 2021. Now, the measure also allows for agricultural enterprises, as defined by Section 18B of the Small Business Act, with not more than 500 employees to also receive EIDL grants and loans. If you have not applied in the previously first wave, you need to get on this ASAP because there's going to be a frenzy. And if your business really needs this financial help, you should not hesitate. Those of us who applied in the first wave, we don't need to do anything. You just need to wait it out, look for that soft inquiry on your credit, and keep your communication line open who you decided to do the PPP through, whether it's Bank of America or, Washington Federal Bank, whichever one you did. Keep in contact with them. Make sure you get in all your paperwork. Part of the problem previously that the PPP was a number of large public companies that applied were granted millions in funding. And for example, DMC Global Inc., who has a $405 million valuation, they received a lot of funding from this in the first wave. And Fiesta Restaurant Group, which is a franchisee, they generated $660 million in sales for 2019, and they got $10 million in PP loans in the first wave. Shake Shack, they also were granted $10 million, but because of all the public outcries, they returned it and secured funding elsewhere. So for all the big corporations and those huge businesses, in the new PPP, Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin has stated that large corporations will be blocked from obtaining this funding. The SBA reported that 4,400 of the approved loans exceeded $5 million in the first wave. However, less than only 10% of funding went to those large corporations, and the typical loan size was $206K. Well, hopefully this round, since they'll be blocked, zero big goose egg will go to large corporations. They have the power to be able to find financing somewhere else and to get loans obtained somewhere else to keep their corporation afloat. Now, $320 billion, may still not be enough. That funding could, disappear just as quickly as it did in the first round, and some people are even worried it's going to go quicker because all those applications are already sitting there waiting to receive the money. I also want to state that hopefully the CARES Act for the PPP do-over will help struggling businesses. I know unfortunately, many of them will go bankrupt unless they receive this infusion. Be sure to stay in touch with your lender, the person that you were in contact for your PPP. Keep that communication line open with them. Make sure you provide them whatever documentation they need. I know for me, I had 3 different applications to fill out, one of which I had to provide my Schedule C, so I had to get on top of my CPA's ass, and it was like pulling teeth with her. But I contacted her every day. I need this, I need this, I need this. And that's something you need to be persistent with as well. So you can get in all your information so you can be at the front of your line, virtually ready to go into underwriting to get your PPP loan approved. I just wanted to do a deeper dive into what the new act was that got funded today, for everyone to better understand how the money is being allocated, who is receiving it, how much of amounts they are receiving, and I just hope and pray that everyone gets some financial relief for their small business. I know not everyone will, and some businesses will close, which is sad. If you are a small business owner, get on top of this. If you already applied, be patient, wait it out. We'll get something from them soon. And us consumers in the communities, we need to support our small businesses, whether that's ordering curbside, delivery, buying things online virtually. It's important right now for us to uplift our small businesses we love so much in the community. It's more important than almost anything right now besides our health. That's always first and foremost, but economy and supporting mom and pops, those are pretty close up there in line. Everyone have a great Friday. Enjoy the rest of your day. I look forward to doing some more updates for you soon, and I will have a new video edited and up about forbearance that I did with my lender. That's a real hot topic right now. I will be getting that out to you guys soon. Have a great day.